Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again from Lilburn, Georgia, 2022 Suivant Pro-Am Grand Slam IRT Championships for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto. Once again, accompanying the booth here with the lovely Karen. Karen, welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
The last match of the round of 16s right now, bonus coverage. Andrés Acuna of Costa Rica versus Andree Parilla of Mexico. Of course, Andrés Acuna, really more of a consistent player now on tour nowadays. And you know what? I gotta congratulate publicly Andrés Acuna. His performance in the World Championships, got second place versus Alex Landa. You know, good for him. He had a tremendous run representing his country. But
Definitely.
now, here on the Pro Tour, let's see if he can transition that momentum that he had a month ago here.
I'm excited for this match. We've seen them play before. They play close. I think this could be a really good one. I'm glad we're getting a little bonus coverage here. Unfortunately, due to Sebastian Fernandez, unfortunately he got injured. So, but hopefully we'll be able to bring you a great match here.
So what are you expecting, Karen? I mean, we've seen these two face each other before, but, you know, we've seen Andrés Acuna mature as a player. He's up and coming. You know, he's on the top 20 right now. And, you know, what can we say about Parilla? I've said many times, to me, he's one of the smartest players on tour. Are you expecting anything in particular in this match?
I'm expecting a battle, which I think anybody probably could say. It's probably not the most profound thing I could say, but I'm expecting a battle. Both of these guys play hard. They, you know, they're both playing really well right now. Andres played last weekend at Wintergreen, did he? Yeah. And, you know, trying to prepare for this one. And Parilla is always tough. They've faced each other before. They know each other's games. So there won't be too many surprises for each of them. And I think we'll have a good match here.
Parilla. Over to the left. Oh, hit the camera. So replay right there. Of course, I'm sure that we have on the chat box watching Mr. Fabian Parilla, Andre's dad. Congratulations to him. Happy birthday to Mr. Fabian Parilla, who I'm sure he's watching. Always coaching his two young sons, son and daughter. Of course,
Great
Jessica, always
pinch.
a regular on tour.
Yep. Great forehand pinch by Andree there. 1-1.
Wow, great effort there by Andree Parilla.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys are quick. Both of them run everything down. Short serve there. High lob, comes off the back wall.
Wow, Acuna.
Great, just great hands there. They're both so fast. They have great reflexes.
Wow. You know what? I actually like that serve, even though Andree Parilla had a great answer for it. But, you know, I just love it when Acuna makes Parilla go on the run. Parilla killed that ball, but he had to move a lot to get it. Wasn't standing still.
Parilla got a good bounce there off the back wall.
That was unfortunate for Acuna. Either Parilla saw Acuna coming a mile away or Acuna got ahead of himself. But either way, 3-2 now.
Yep.
Andree leading this match.
So if you're just joining us today, Andree Acuna got here by beating Bobby Collins 10-10. And Parilla got here by beating Austin Cunningham, and that was a relatively easy win for him, 3-2.
We broadcasted that earlier, of course.
We'll try to give you updates from the other courts as we get them. Conrado Moscoso recently just finished against Mario Mercado in a close one, 8-12. On the next court to us, we have Rocky Carson playing Jake Bredenbeck, so we'll give you an update there. And Lalo Portillo is just starting his match as well. Great backhand pinch by Parilla.
Fantastic shot there by Parilla.
After this match, we'll have depending on how long this goes, we may or may not have a little break, and then we'll get right into the round of 16s of the doubles. So we're excited for that. First up, we'll have Alvaro Beltran and Daniel De La Rosa versus Justice Simpson and Wilbur Cerna. And then after that, we have Landa and Murray against Jordi Alonso and Rodrigo Rodriguez. So two great lineups tonight for the start of the doubles after our busy day of singles. Oh, great backhand by Acuna there. He got so nice and low on that one. I love that.
2 serving 5 now on the headpan scoreboard. IRT wants to thank all the players that participated in a sanctioned event. The tour would also like to thank all the fans watching along at home and those who are lucky enough to make it to one of our events. Special thanks go to Donald Williams, Chad Bailey, Robbie Lyons, and the staff here at the Recreation ATL.
Great shot there by Acuna. Appreciation from the fans. People are asking if Kane won his match. Yes, he won. I think it was 1-1. So he's playing tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Adjustment there in the score by the referee. 6 serving 2 now. Point again. Acuna not calculating that serve on behalf of Andree Parilla. Is he getting a little bit ahead of himself, Karen?
I think he certainly was on that shot. There was no reason for him not to return that one. So I think he just needs to settle down a little bit. Another skip there.
Parilla
went on the defense, but he kept making Acuna hit the shots, and Acuna skipped it. Thank you all for watching us on this Friday evening. Hopefully you're all done with the work at this point, especially if you're on the East Coast. I guess if you go out west, not yet.
Not on the West Coast.
Not on the West Coast. Maybe calling it quits early today on a Friday. Great shot there.
See, we were talking about getting ahead of himself, but fortunately for him, Parilla had a bad serve.
Yep.
Wow, he had him dead to rights, Karen.
He did. good return by Acuna. It just hit the base of the wall. Gonna skid out a little bit. A little bit of the crack there. Andree serving two. Andree Acuna serving two. Serving 7. Short serve. We have a little bit of a ceiling game going on here. Acuna, the first one to go on the offensive and gets the shot.
Well, listen, I love the patience that was applied there by Acuna, just waiting for his moment to do so. He really needs to find those opportunities, Karen, to execute. He's trailing, but he doesn't want to let Andree Parilla get too far away from him.
Yeah, and I think he will. Acuna, I think, tends to have a slower start a lot of times in his matches. So we talked a lot in the Charlie Pratt match that Maurice Miller and I did about just that, you know, they don't really think about the score a lot. They just play. Every point, play it on its own. Don't worry about the score. You know, 3-7 in the first game. Still probably feels a little early in the match overall.
It's a good wide angle pass there by Parilla down the line. Winner.
Nice shot.
Eight serving 3 now on the headpin scoreboard. It's a significant lead right now by Parilla. Skip. I want to say hello to everybody watching on their phones, at home, at work, wherever you are, on your computer or tablet. Thank you for tuning in. Like our post, share our feed. Keep following us on social media. Also special hello to people watching from Mexico and Costa Rica, where these two players are from, respectively.
Second serve. Acuna's had a lot of second serves. He's going to have to find his serve a little bit to try to get a couple of easy points.
He's got to find it.
Parilla wants the avoidable there. He's walking to the front. The referee, I don't believe, called it. So he's still trying to fight for it. Sebastian Fernandez isn't
So what's happening
buying
is
the
that,
argument.
yeah, so Andree wants the avoidable, and I understand why he's asking for it, because he had the straight shot. Even though Andrés Acuna jumped, he was right in his line of sight. You know, it's not the first time it happened. It actually happened the first point.
Yep. Now Parilla's appealing to Acuna. I don't think Acuna's going to give that to him.
Oh no!
Not if the ref didn't call it.
Three serving 9.
Acuna's brother Sergio is watching. Hi, Sergio. Great forehand there by Acuna.
Great shot, Andrés Acuna. 4-9. Andree Parilla.
Give a little shout out to Linda Tyler. She says her kids are confused because Parilla is in blue, but he's in red on the scoreboard. We did not tie the red and blue to their shirts. That's purely a coincidence.
These two are usually fashionable gentlemen.
They are. with the collars. They're two of the few who wear collared shirts. Short serve. Great forehand shot by Parilla. So far, when they've been getting into a ceiling rally, Parilla's been the one who's broken that a couple times. I like that aggressiveness. Charlie Pratt was doing that earlier against Rocky. I like the confidence it shows. But
so timeout is called there by Andrés Acuna, and as he takes a timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back here on IRT Live.
IRYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, back to the action here at Championship Court 2022 Suivant Consulting Grand Slam for the IRT. Fabio Soto, Karen Grizz. So Karen, timeout call here by Andrés Acuna. Your thoughts?
yeah, I think that was the right time to do it. You know, we've talked about they only get the one timeout, so you have to use it strategically. Andree got a few points in a row there. Parilla, so I think that was a good timeout for him. We'll see if he can get back in the box. Parilla was still barking at Fernandez, the referee, during the timeout about the non-call on the avoidable. And we get a big skip from Parilla, so Acuna gets back in the box. Oh no, yeah. Broken ball, sorry.
Broken ball. Quite the skip, yeah.
There's bleachers in front of me, I couldn't see that low. So broken ball, replay. And we have LPRT player Vero Sotomayor watching. Hello, Vero, how are you?
Sure, Vero's watching. She's one of the players, pro female players that always tune in.
Parilla wanted a call of 2 bounces, didn't get it, and a great get there, but can't get that one.
Fantastic right there.
So Acuna does get back in the box after the timeout.
Of course, the LPRT has their pro stop next month in Vero Beach, Florida.
Yep.
I saw that poster. Vero's on it.
I'm very excited about that. Won't be able to get down there, but I'll be watching it online. Hope you all do too.
4 serving 10 in the headpan scoreboard.
All right, let's see if Acuna can get one and try to rally a little bit here. He's going to need to figure out his serve. He hasn't gotten very many first serves in at all. And again, Parilla's the aggressive one once they start the ceiling rally,
But
and he kills it.
You know what? That ceiling, that was a mistake there by Acuna. Just clipped the wall right there. And as soon as Parilla saw that, he knew that exactly what shot he was going to take. You can tell.
We're going to replay that one. Parilla gets the easy kill there after the aggressive shot he hit before that to give himself the setup. Parilla's doing a really good job of putting Acuna on the defensive and then taking advantage when he gets the opportunity.
Good effort there by Parilla. Fortunately, didn't pass the short line. Wow, what a great cross-court pass there by Acuna.
It was.
He put it as far away as possible.
And he's probably feeling the pressure to do that. Parilla is so fast. I mean, they're both so fast, but Parilla is so fast that if he doesn't do that, Parilla's going to get there.
Four serving 11. The referee called the score a little too late.
Parilla tried to jump on that. That was a great return by Parilla there.
Great return. I see a little bit more patience on the side of Parilla than I do Acuna. That's paying its dividends. Speaking of patience, right there. Andree Parilla not complicating himself, keeping it simple, keeping it easy.
Yeah, Acuna didn't do enough with the serve. You know, 1, 2, 3. That's what they want to. That's how they want to do it. If they can't get an ace, right? 1, 2, 3. Keep them points short.
12 serving 4.
Acuna wanted to try to cut that serve off and put himself out of position.
And you know what? You understand the fact that they're doing that because keep in mind, I mean, this is not just a singles. It's a doubles event. So remind everybody that after this match, we'll have a small break. Then we'll start with the men's pro doubles.
Yep. Yeah, we have the round of 16s tonight of the men's pro doubles. There's going to be 8 matches, 4 of them at 7 and 4 of them at 8 o'clock. I mean, all these guys are playing again tonight after they got, you know, a lot of them played 2 matches today.
So game point number 1, Karen, 14 serving 4 in the headpen scoreboard as Andree Parilla seems to zero in. No, crack right there. Hit the crack. Side out Acuna.
One of our other round of 16 matches, Rocky Carson won the first game against Jake Bredenbeck, and he's up 10 serving 5 right now. Hey Terry, I just gave you the update. You read my mind. We'll try to get an update on the Portillo match, but they're down the hall, so I'll have to send somebody upstairs to go get that, but we could do that in between games.
Wow, what a great reach there by Acuna. Down the line.
And Parilla skips it.
Skipped.
He had it on his racket. He shot that one a little high. That one he didn't show quite as much patience. I think he didn't wait for it to come down enough.
Five serving 14. Great serve there by Acuna. Better return there by Parilla.
Another skip by Parilla there. So Kane wants to let Kane next is playing the winner of Sam Murray and Ricardo Montoya. Rodrigo Montoya, what did I say? Rodrigo, sorry. No, I know. I apologize to that, Rodrigo. I know your name. I apologize. But that score is not in the system yet. I guess they are still playing. They must be in a tiebreaker. So we'll try to get an update on that match as well.
Andree Parilla takes advantage of this game point, and he takes it 15-5. Karen, we will be back shortly here for the start game 2 between Andree Parilla and Andres Acuna on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
The ancient Greek.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 between Andres Acuna of Costa Rica versus Andree Parilla, Mexico. 2022 Suivant Consulting Pro-Am Grand Slam for the IRT. Thank you very much for continuing to join us this lovely Friday evening here from Lilburn, Georgia. Of course, if you're on the West Coast, it's still early. Wow, fantastic kill shot there by Acuna. Seems we're going to have our first Zurich Foundation towel timeout. Sides out. Karen, any updates?
I do have an update. Montoya came back after losing the first game and won 11-6 in a tiebreaker against Sam Murray. So
that's an upset.
Yeah, so that's an upset. And that match fed into Kane.
So Rodrigo Montoya will take on Kane
at
Wazelenchuk.
10 a.m. tomorrow. Yep. We also have tomorrow Alex Landa will be playing Conrado Moscoso at 10 a.m.
Good match right
He
there.
beat Mario Mercado.
Good match
as
right
we
there.
mentioned, yep. And Portillo and Franco seemed to have just kind of started. It was 4-1. I think Franco might have taken an injury timeout. Oh. All right, Lalo, it does advance. Sebastian Franco had to forfeit due to injury. His knee has been injured. He hasn't gotten fixed. He hasn't been able to get it fixed yet. He's actually having surgery in February, so he was hoping to be able to play here, but it really has been bothering him. It was killing him this morning when he played. So unfortunately, he had to forfeit that match. So Portillo moves ahead and will play the winner of this match at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
So we got one match left. Carson versus Bredenbeck.
Oh, Portillo is hurt? Portillo is hurt. Oh. All right, I apologize. I thought it was Sebastian Franco who was hurt because his knee has been bothering him, but apparently Portillo got injured and Portillo had to forfeit due to injury.
0 serving 2 in the headpan scoreboard.
So,
sorry to hear that some players have been injured.
Yeah, I mean, both of the players are, have been stalwarts on the tour. They, both been doing really well. We knew Sebastian Franco is somewhat injured and is going to need surgery. And Portillo actually was hurting a bit, I remember at the Christmas tournament. And I guess, yeah. So unfortunately, Portillo had to pull out. And Franco advances to play the winner of this.
Andree Parilla snapping his wrist, killed the ball down the line.
So we'll have to see what that means for the doubles. I don't know if he's going to try to play doubles.
Yeah, because earlier today, Beltran got injured and he withdrew from the match, but he will still play doubles with Daniel de la Rosa as far as he's told me.
Right.
Just
so
for singles action, he's just not ready.
Right. And Portillo may try to do that as well. He's playing with Rocky Carson at 7 o'clock, so we'll see if he's able to do that.
Champions of Sarasota.
Oh, we just got an update. Portillo is going to be dropping out of doubles as well. So he is very injured. What did he do? Do we know? All right, so we got the update that Portillo twisted his knee. And will be pulling out of the doubles as well.
Andree, with great effort, cannot come to put a racket on that. Goes to the back wall, sides out. Sorry to hear about Eduardo Portillo. Hopefully he'll get well soon to recover.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Well, in regards to the tour, this is our last press up if we're going to Sioux Falls. So he'll have time to recover, hopefully.
He will have time to recover. We're hoping for maybe Sioux Falls. We should know in the next couple of weeks. There's a potential one other tournament in March, but we're not sure yet. So there definitely is going to be some time for recovery there.
Side out there, Parilla. He's leading this match still 4-1 in the headpan scoreboard.
So what are your thoughts here? What does Acuna need to do?
Well, right now, I mean, it's still early in game number 2, but he needs to recover the lead right now because, 15-5 in game 1 is a whole nother ball game. So he needs to mimic, some of the things that he did in the past. I think he needs to move Andree Parilla a little bit more to the back than to the front because in terms of speed, he's not going to beat him. In terms of power, he may.
He's also continuing to miss a lot of his first serves.
True.
So a few more of those in would be useful, I think, at this point.
Look at that right
one
there.
Worked.
He switched it up a little bit on Parrilla. Couldn't get anything done there. 2 serving 4 now on the headpan scoreboard. Acuna.
All right, Acuna serving.
That ball is just too high up, Karen.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
you know, not a bad idea on the end of Acuna, but that ball was at least 4 feet high. You cannot do that, especially against a player like Andree Parrilla.
Yeah, I mean, he was set up mid-court on the forehand. Took advantage of it.
So Rocky Carson, at an update, advances to the next round.
Yep, beating Jake Brenbeck in 2.
Five serving 2 now. Parrilla picking up the pace. Wow.
That was a good get by Acuna there, a good scramble, and then Parilla knew he had him way in the back of the court, and he just pushed it instead of putting it away.
Skip shot. Good. That same shot that he's been doing throughout the match when he gets it, not hesitating at all. He looks at his opponent where he is, and that's it. Taken care of.
Again, Acuna ran up there and trying to be aggressive and anticipate it, and
Short
Parilla
call.
just missed it. Short serve. He was hoping for the easy point there.
Acuna can't do anything with it. We're still at 5 serving 2 in the headpin scoreboard. Want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching.
And a skip there by Acuna.
Parrilla puts one on the board.
Great passing shot on the backhand side by Parilla.
Slowly slipping away from the hands of Andrés Acuna. It's one of those things where you need to, rethink the strategy right now. Is it too soon for a timeout, Karen?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, he's going to have to figure something out. But Parilla is in control. He's playing well. He's being patient. He's shooting low. He's not making many mistakes. He's not giving Acuna any breathing room.
Down the
And
line
that's
shot.
a lot of pressure.
Down the line shot right there for Parrilla.
I don't think Acuna would necessarily feel like he's playing very badly, but Parilla is just in control. Great diving get there by Parilla. And there's the kill shot by Acuna.
See, in those
We
shots,
know he can do it.
In those shots, for example, that Andree took, he went down the line, even though Acuna was a little bit behind him. I do not blame him for taking that shot, but that's where I see that, Andree Parrilla needs power. Because if he had a little bit more power, it would have gone past Acuna. But Acuna intercepted it. That's one of the things that's missing in Andree's game, just more power. So a towel timeout here by the Zurich Foundation.
If you're just joining us, Rocky Carson did beat Jake Brenbeck and is moving on to the next round. Somebody asked in the chat. ball by Parilla.
Skip ball right
It's
there.
one of the few that he's skipped. He really has not been making many mistakes. But it
Finally,
gives
Acuna gets on the board once more.
Acuna another point. It's a nice shot there by Acuna.
Wow.
He gets 2 in a row.
There was no way that Andree Parilla was getting that. No way. Four serving 7 in the headband scoreboard.
He goes for the wraparound serve and puts it away and gets another point.
There you go.
And we saw Charlie Pratt do this earlier in game 2. He had lost the first game, and he was down 6-12, and he came back and won against Rocky before losing in the tiebreaker earlier. We know these guys can do it. They're also mentally tough. As I say that, he skips a huge one into the floor.
Acuna just
I jinxed him.
getting a little bit ahead of himself.
I jinxed him. You get Bree again being aggressive, running up to the ball, not even letting it bounce.
Not a good choice of shots there by Andree Parilla. Of course, Acuna capitalizing. Now he's within 2, 5 serving 7 in the headpin scoreboard.
Good serve there. Puts Parilla on the defensive, goes for the pinch and makes it, and is taking a timeout at 6 servings. Oh, nope, towel timeout. Sorry.
Towel timeout brought to you by the Zurich Foundation. Six serving 7 now on the headband scoreboard. Acuna. He was down by 5, Karen. Now he's down by 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's within his grasp.
Yep, and he's just taking it 1 point at a time. He's hit some really good shots. There's a great return by Parilla.
Good return.
On the lob serve, gets back in the box.
Parilla not
great
fooling around.
sequence there, though.
Not fooling around. Not
No,
wasting
that was a
time.
great sequence there. He changed up the serve to the forehand side. Threw Acuna off a little bit. Got a round the world shot. Acuna goes for the overhead smash and misses. So 9-6. Going back to the backhand side.
Interesting serve, though, I have to say. Pays its dividends right there. Parilla reaches double digits, and Andrés Acuna asks for his timeout. And as he takes the timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back here for the continuation of Game 2 on IRT Live.
IRT helps us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
are back at our show court here. Parilla is serving.
Oh, Andree wanted to go between the legs, behind the back.
I'm not sure if he kind of changed his mind on what he wanted to do there. It looks like he kind of paused and then said, oh, I have to go get that.
And you know what? That's one of the things about taking that shot way back. You really have to snap that wrist so well enough to hit that. Short serve. That's a matter of skill and reflexes, Karen. Skip shot right there. Point Acuna.
All right. He gets within 3. That's a great backhand by Parilla. He's been shooting that backhand so well today, I think, in this match. He's been very consistent with it. So 10 serving 7, he goes for the high lob. Doesn't come off the back wall, and again, he's aggressive with it. They're looking for a call. Acuna wants a skip. Parilla says it's good.
He saw.
The referee's gonna.
Yeah, the referee is not calling a skip. He's calling a good shot. That's what's happening.
All right, so he's calling it a good shot, I believe. So I think that's 11 serve 7.
11 serving 7 according to the referee. Skip shot right there.
Skip shot there. Well, if the other ball skipped, then that was the racquetball gods fixing it.
The racquetball gods just corrected the universe right now, as they always do. Ball doesn't lie, Karen.
Ball doesn't lie. Oh, that's a great shot and a better get.
Wow. Wow.
Oh! Parilla didn't want to have to run all the way to the back. He tried to cut it off. Couldn't quite make it.
I don't blame him for trying, but you know what?
Just no, I don't blame him either.
Tapping the ball just for a straight down the line shot just took it a little bit too far.
All right, so we have 8 serves 11. Short serve. It's a good shot.
Acuna, it's a winner.
I'm not sure why Parilla thought that skipped.
Trying to sell it.
Ref's not buying it. I'm not buying it.
9
serves 11.
Much better game 2 than 1, Karen. Much closer.
Agreed. Oh, great shot there. Parilla tried to cut that one off again, too.
11.
Timeout by Parilla.
At 10-11, a timeout is taken now by Andree Parrilla, and we'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Manolo Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again, live here in Lilburn, Georgia. Right now, no timeouts left in game number 2, Karen. We're in it till the end.
Yep. It's 10, serves 11. Acuna serving. Let's see if the timeout worked at the right time.
Wow.
That ball skipped.
Skip. You know, I gotta say that anticipation of that rally from Andree Parrilla was just on point. He anticipated a couple of balls there that he ran to them and got them.
It's like another great backhand by Parilla. Instead of the pinch this time, he goes wide angle, cross court. Very effective.
12 serving 10 now on the headpin scoreboard. Wow, Acuna.
Okay. Acuna only allows Parilla to get 1 point, which is good at this stage of the game. He's going to try to stage a comeback. Good serve there by Acuna.
Down the line,
Again.
Parilla. And I love that he hit that line of the shot. Even though it clipped a little bit of the right wall, I love that he didn't hit it full force. He knew where Acuna was. Effective.
Yep.
12-10.
It's a great shot by Acuna that time. He bent down a little lower. The last one that he tried to pinch, he left it up for Parilla. That time he did not. Good get by Parilla. Oh, and a bounce off the back wall
Funny bounce right
in favor of Acuna. 11 serving 12.
there. 11 serving 12 in the headpin scoreboard. Whatever game plan Acuna made for game 2, it's been working. There you go, tied match once again. 12-12 now, the headpin scoreboard.
I think I determined this at Wintergreen. I watched one of Acuna's matches. I think he stands the stillest before he serves of anybody on tour. His whole body just gets in position and it just stays there. Everybody else is bouncing the ball, moving the racket, doing something.
Well, he got
Acuna
it back.
Just stops.
He got that skill back from his modeling days.
Maybe. They're going to replay that. Parilla doesn't want it. Doesn't like the call. He thinks he had plenty of room.
Twelve.
He goes for the half lob there, which Parilla attacks.
All is right in the universe now. The racquetball gods have corrected anything and everything. 12-12. Kept alive. Down the line, Acuna. Kept alive. Parilla kept alive again. A towel timeout brought to you by the Zurich Foundation.
So coming up next on our streaming, we are going to have the doubles, the Brett and Beck brothers versus Andree Acuna, who is right here, and Alan Natera. I hope you will all join us for that, which is going to pretty much come right on the heels of this one. Parilla gets a point, 13 serving 12. But Acuna's in the box.
Good ball control there. Good hand, soft by Parilla, clipping that left side of the corner.
Yep.
Down the line, Acuna.
Great shot by Acuna.
That was a statement right there in itself, Karen.
I mean, he's showing confidence. I think, he has the momentum. He was down quite a bit. And, came back and tied it up.
Wow.
Great shot by Parilla. Little fist pump. Come on. Parilla's 2 points from the match. His first match point.
Winning shot right there, Andree Parilla, just not taking any prisoners right now, going full force. He wants to end it. He still has to play doubles.
Yep, and so does Acuna. As we just said, Acuna's going to play on here afterwards, but Acuna doesn't want to think about the doubles yet. Oh, that's a great shot. Great get.
Ball down. Andree Parilla takes the match. He wins this one 15-5, 15-12. Congratulations to Andrés Acuna for giving a great performance. And Andree Parilla will advance to the next round. Karen, your final thoughts?
I think we got what we expected a little bit. They were both played hard. They both hit some great shots. Parilla was just more precise, and he's looking really sharp. So I'm looking forward to him playing tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Karen, as always, for joining us here at the booth for the IRT. I am Fabio Soto along with Karen Grizz. We will take a short break, and we will be back with doubles pro action here.
I'm very excited for the doubles. I love watching the guys play doubles.
2022 Suivant Consulting Pro-Am Grand Slam for the IRT. We'll be back shortly on IRT Live.